بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome to Understand Al-Quran the Easy Way course to page 3.A. We saw each juz has been divided into 4 parts and each part has 5 pages. The first 5 pages, 1 to 5, we are now studying in QC2. They have 1 to 37, mean 37 ayahs of Surah Al-Baqarah. The next 5 pages, page 6 to 10. Inshallah, we will study in QC3, starting with 38 up to 76, mean 39 ayahs. And the third 5 pages, that is page 11 to 15, inshallah, we will study in QC4, starting with 77 up to 105, mean 29 ayahs. And the last 5 pages, that is 16 to 20, inshallah, we will study in QC5, starting with 106 up to 141, 36 ayahs. Mean in first juz there are 141 ayahs of Surah Al-Baqarah, which we inshallah complete in QC5. These 5 pages which we are studying now, they have something mentioning about the Hadayat, Muttaqeen, Kafirin, Munafiqeen, and Dawatul Quran. And at the end, we will have some story of first man, that is the Adam alayhi salam who was guided. So let's to keep the pointers on the first 5 pages on the right hand, starting with the thumb and ending on the little finger. The pointer for the first page are praise for Allah, dua for guidance, guidance for muttaqin, attributes of muttaqin. Once again, praise for Allah, dua for guidance, guidance for muttaqin, attributes of muttaqin. The second page pointers are no guidance for kafirin, no guidance for munafiqeens, because corrupts and fools and double face. Once again, no guidance for kafirin, no guidance for munafiqeen, because corrupts and fools and double face. Let's revise the brief pointers for the page first. Praise, dua, guidance, attributes. Praise, dua, guidance, attributes. So praise, dua, guidance, and attributes are the brief pointers for the first page. The second page brief pointers are Kafreen, Munafiqeen, Scrubs, double face. Kafreen, Munafiqeen, Scrubs, double face. Let's to proceed the third page. The first pointer is first example of Munafiqeen's fire. The second example is rain. The third example is Quran's calls, and the fourth example is Quran's challenge. Let's to keep them on the fingers. First example is fire. Second example, rain. Quran's calls, Quran's challenge. Once again, first example, fire. Second example, rain. Quran's calls, Quran's challenge. The brief pointers for the page 3 are fire, rain, call, challenge. Fire, rain, call, challenge. Today we will study the first pointer, that is first example of Munafiqeen's fire. Like with the previous link with the previous verses is Allah talked about Munafiqeen and their attributes to that we are aware of them and avoid their attributes. Now he presents first example of Munafiqeen. So let's to start with the ayahs of today's, that is أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم مثلهم كمثل الذي استوقد نارا فلما أضاءت ما حوله ذهب الله بنورهم وتركهم في الظلمات لا يبصرون صم بكم عمي فهم لا يرجعون. Translation is their likeness, their likeness is that of a person who kindled a fire. When it illuminated all around him, Allah took away their light and left them in darkness, unable to see. Deaf, dumb, blind, they will not return. Let's to identify the words coming in these ayahs. Masalu. Masalu is a ism. Whom is a zamir ism. Ishtaro. Ishtaro is a madi word. From ishtara, ishtaro is the plural. Ad-dalalata. Alif lam telling it's an ism. And round ta telling it's a feminine. Bil huda. B is a harf jar. So followed by a ism majur. So al huda is a ism. Alif lam is telling it's an ism. Fa is a harf. Ma has come here as a ism. Rabihat, this ta sakin at the end telling is a feminine verb of madi. Rabihat, three-letter verb, salasi mujarrad. Tijaratuhum, hum is a zamir, ism, remove it. Tijaratu is again a ism. Waw is a harf. Ma is a harf here. Kanu, it's a madi from kana. Kanu is the plural. Muhtadin. Muhtadin is an ism file. So it's the masculine and plural. Masalo, we saw the earlier is an ism whom is a zamir ism. Ka is a harf. Masl is again a ism. Allazi ismi masula. Istawkada. Istawkada is a verb. Mazi. Nara is a Naran is the double fatha showing in the damat the fatatan. It's an ism. Fa is a harf. Lamma it is taken as a harf. Ada'at the ta sakin at the end showing is a madi verb. Ada'a. Ma is a harf. Mahaula is actually not coming as a ma separate, it's coming as a part of mahaul. Mahaul is a ism, who is a zamir ism. Zahaba. Zahaba is a madi verb. We have studied Zahaba. Allah is a ism jalala ism. Bi nurihim. Bi is a harf jar. Followed nur is a ism majrur. Him is a zamir ism. Waw is a harf. Taraka. Taraka, it's a madi verb. Three-letter, all the three having fatha, the madi sign. Hum is a zamir ism. Fi is a harf jar followed by isme majrur. Zulmatin is a isme majrur. But it's a feminine plural because alif ta is at that. La is a harf. Yubsirun. Ilamat mudare ya telling it's a mudare verb. Waw nun is a plural sign. So basara yabsiru ubsur is a three letters verb. Let's to have another look on the ayah. Masalu ism, whom is a ism, ka is a harf, masal is an again ism, allazi is a ism, istawkada is a fail or verb, nara is a ism, fa is a harf, lamma is a harf, ada'at, again it's a madi verb, mahaul is a ism, who is a zamir ism, zahaba mazi verb, Allah ismi jalala ism, B is a harf, nuri. Nur is a ism here. Him is a zamir ism. Waw is a harf, taraka the madi verb, hum is a zamir ism, fi is a harf jar, Zulmatin is again ism. La is a harf. Yubsirun mudari verb. Summun. Summun is again ism. Look, there is damatan. Bukmun. Bukmun again ism because there is damatan. Again ism, the matan. Fa is a harf. Is a zamir ism. La is a harf. Yarji'un. Yarji'un is a mudari verb. So all those which are red color, they are haruf. All those which are green, they are af'al, mean the verb. All those which are blue, they are asma, mean the ism. So let's to uh, look the lessons. Example of fire and the resulting light. Munafiqeen saw the light of Islam but did not accept it. Allah took away their light, mean the sight. A deaf, dumb, and blind person won't come back to the truth. Let's to see the new words in each line. 255. They are more than two in each line. Okay. Let's to go word for word and the phrase for phrase translation and the explanation. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Masaluhum, their example. Kamasil lazi is that of one. Istawkada, kindled a fire. Nara, fire. Istawkada, like the word stove. Stove means the burning instrument. Falamma means then, when. Adat means lightened, illuminated. Mahawla, ma means what? Haul means around him. Mahawlum, what was around him. Then what happened? Zahaballah. Zahaballah took. It's a Zahaballah is a phrase. Allah took away. What? Binurihim, their light. Watarakahum, and left them fizzulumatin, in darkness. La yubsirun, they could not see. Let's to have the explanation of this part. This example can be understood like this. When Prophet Muhammad ﷺ brought the light of guidance, good people accepted it. Munafiqeen, those not to accept it because of their wrong desires. Allah therefore took away their sight and left them in the darkness of misguidance. Alim, let's to revise this once again. Masaluhum, their example, kamasalil lazi, is that of one. Istawkada nara, kindled the fire. Falamma adat, then when it illuminated ma hawlahu, what was around him, zahaballahu, Allah took away binurihim, their light, watarakahum, and left them fizzulumati, in darkness, la yubsirun, and they could not see. Let's see, take the next ayah. Bismillah. Summun, deaf. Bukmun, dumb. Blind. Fahum, so they, la yarji'un, will not return. So what is the explanation? They don't hear the truth. They don't see the truth. They don't see the truth. So these are hardcore munafiqeen. No hope of them returning back. Sumun mean no sound. Deaf and dumb mean sumun bukmun, deaf and dumb. Let's to revise this part. Bismillah. Summun, deaf. Bukmun, dumb. Blind. Fahum, so they. La yarjiun, will not return. Let's to look the lessons once again. Example, fire and the resulting light. Munafiqeen saw the light of Islam but did not accept it. Allah took away their light, mean the sight. A deaf, dumb, and blind person won't come back to the truth. Let's to pray. Oh Allah, Allahumma arayna al-haqqa haqqan warizquna ittaba'u wa arayna al-batila batilum warizquna ijtanaba. Oh Allah, Show us the truth as truth and give us the ability to follow it, and show us the falsehood as falsehood and give us the ability to avoid it. Let's to make a plan. I will always use my ears, tongue, and eyes to hear, see, and see the truth. Let's to look the new words masal. The plural is amsal. Nur, the plural is anwar. Zulma, plural is zulma. Let's to see the three-letter sound verbs coming on the pattern of fataha, nasara, daraba, samia. Zahaba, yazhabu, izhab. Zahib, dash, zahab. Zahaba is the root letter and the bab is fataha. Bab is fataha. And here it has come zahaba as such, the madhi. The next is taraka, yatruku, utruk. Tarik, matruk, tark. Tarakaf is the root letter, bab is nasra. Here it has come wa tarakahum. Vav is a harf removed. Hum zamir. So taraka is again the madhi word. Raja, yarjau, irja. Raje, marju, ruju, or raju. It's have two master. Rajim ain is the root letter, bab is daraba. Here is yarjuuna, is mudare. From yarji'u, yarji'una, plural. So this is a table of Zahaba. Let's to revise this table. Zahaba, he went. Zahabu, they went. Zahabta, you went. Zahabtu, I went. Zahabtum, you all went. Zahabna, we went. Zahabat, she went. Yazhabu, he goes. Yazhabuna, they go. Tazhabu, you go. Azhabu, I go. Tazhabuna, you all go. Nazhabu, we go. Tazhabu, she goes. Amr, izhab, go. Izhabu, go. La tasab, don't go. La tasabu, don't go, you all. Zahib, the one who goes. Dash, they have to go. Zahaba is the root letter and bab is fataha. The next is taraka. Taraka, he quitted. Taraku, they quitted. Tarakta, you quitted. Taraktu, I quitted. Taraktum, you all quitted. Tarakna, we quitted. Tarakat, she quitted. Mudare, yatruku, he quits. Yatrukuna, they quit. Tatruku, you quit. Tatruku, I quit. Tatrukuna, you all quit. Natruku, we quit. Tatruku, she quit. Amr, utruk, quit. Utruku, quit you all. La tutruk, don't quit. La tatruku, you all don't quit. Tariq, the quitter. Matruk, the one to be quit. Tarkun, to quit. So Tara, Gaf is the root letter and Bab is Nasra. The next is Raja. Raja, he returned. Rajau, they returned. Rajata, you return. Rajatu, I return. Rajatum, you all return. Rajatna, we return. Rajat, she returned. Mudare, Yarju, he returns. Yarjauna, they return. Tarju, you return. Arju, I return. Tarjuna, you all return. Narju, we return. Tarju, she returns. Amar, Irja, return. Irjau, return you all. La tarja, don't return. La tarju, don't return you all. Rajun, the returner. Arjun, the one to be returned. Rajun or Rujun is the return. Rajim and is the root letter Bab is Daraba. Let's to go for the grammar. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillah. Welcome to Understand Al-Quran the Easy Way course to page 3.A grammar. Today we will have the table of Amara. Amara, it comes in Musaf almost 199 times. So on the pattern of Fa'ala, we say Fa'ala, he did. Fa'alu, they did. Fa'alta, you did. Fa'altu, I did. Fa'altum, you all did. Fa'alna, we did. Fa'alat, she did. What about the Mudare? Yafalu, he does. Yafaluna, they do. Tafalu, you do. Afalu, I do. Tafaluna, you all do. Nafalu, we do. Tafalu, she does. Amar, if I'll do, if I'll do you all, la tafal, don't do. La tafalu, don't do you all. Fa'il, doer. Maf'ul, the one who is affected, fail to do or act of doing. So this is a typical table. Almost all they will follow that with little slight changes in Madi, Mudare, Amar, Fa'il, Maf'ul, Fail. So we studied in QC1 the sound verbs. We say Fataha, Nasara, Daraba, Samiyantiya, the sound verbs, because they don't have the weak letter in them. In QC2, we learn Allah will give His promise. From the word give, Wahaba, He gave. From the word promise, Wa'ada, He promised. In fact, He said He will give more. From the word said, Qala, He said. From give more, word Zada, He increase or give more. Therefore, pray to Him for guidance. From the word pray, Da'a, He prayed. From the word guidance, Ada, He guided. And have good opinion, otherwise you will be lost. From the word opinion, zanna, he opinion. From the word guidance, the lost, dalla, he got lost. And then we saw Hamza verb just like amara, sa'ala, kara, and today we will study the amara table. So what are the weak letters? Waw, ya, and alif. They are called the weak letter. So what they do? They make the verb weak when they appear in it. Just like wahaba is a weak verb because there is a waw. Qala is a weak verb because there is a alif. Hada is a weak verb because there is a ya at the end. So remember three things when you have a weak verb. First of all, they follow one of these styles, mean very easy. Fataha, yaftahu, nasara, yansuru, daraba, yadribu, samiya, yasmu. So weak verbs also follow these style or patterns. And the second point is the weak letters get tired. Weak letters, when get tired, either they disappear or exchange with another. Just like wow get tired, the ya or alif may come. Ya when get tired, waw or alif come to help. And alif get tired, waw or ya come back. So all these changes are there to make it say easy for to speak. And there is a hamza in between, a tiny letter. It is actually a sound letter. But as at time, it's also behaved like the weak verbs. So it is placed here. The third things about the weak letters should be remembered. When you see a password, remember if weak letter is alif, then understand it is either has come in place of waw or ya. In the root letter, alif is not the part. It appears just. For example, look the word kala. In kala, there is alif. Actually, it's not the root letter. It has come in place of waw. There is another word, da'a. Here also alif appears, but it's not the root letter. It has come in place of waw. There is a word qa'ada. Alif appears, but actually it's ya. Zada, again alif appears, but it's ya. How we come to know? When we look at the root letters. The root letter of kala is kaf or lam. It means in kala alif has come in place of waw. The root letter of da is dal and waw. It means in da alif is coming in place of waw. The root letter of kada is kaf ya dal. It means the alif has come here in this case of ya. Zada. The root letter is za ya dal. It means in zada the alif has come in place of ya. So the sound verbs are fataha, nasara, daraba, samia. And to remember the weak words, we learn three sentences. Allah will give His promise. From the word give, wahaba, He gave. From the promise, wa'ada, He promised. In fact, He said He will give more. From the word said, qala, He said. Give more, zada, He increased. Therefore, pray to Him for guidance. The word pray, da, He prayed. From the word guidance, ada, He guided. Today we will take a verb with Hamza in it. Hamza behaves like a weak letter sometimes, as we'll see. So Amara, Hamza is there. It's not a weak word. or weak letter. But at time it appears or does some changes like weak word. So amara means he ordered, he enjoined, he commanded. So this is a Mahdi table. Amara, he ordered. Amaru, they ordered. Amarta, you ordered. Amartu, I ordered. Amartum, you all ordered. Amarna, we ordered. Amarat, she ordered. So if somebody want to revise, can revise it.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Yes, sister.
Amara, he ordered. Amaru, they ordered. Amarta, you ordered. Amartu, I ordered. Amartum, you all ordered. Amarna, we ordered. Amarat, she ordered.
Jazakallah khaira. Let's to see the questions for this Mahdi. Hal amara, when we say hal amara, the answer is the same. Just we remove the question word hal, we place the answer word nam. So it becomes nam amara. But when we say hal amaru, again the answer is the same. We remove the hal, we place nam. So nam. If I ask hal amarta, now the answer is not the same. This amarta ta will change into amartu. So we will say nam amartu. When I say hal amartum, the answer is not the same. Tum will change with na. So we will have nam amarna. So this is the mudari table. Yamuru, he orders. Yamuruna, they order. Tamuru, you ordered. Amaru, Amaru, I order. Ta'muruna, you all order. Na'maru, we order. Ta'maru, she orders. So let's to have, yes, we can have the practice. If somebody wants, can revise the mudare table. Okay, Sister Maria.
Ya'muru, he orders. Ya'muruna, they order. Ta'muru, you order. Amuru, I order. Ta'muruna, you all order. Na'muru, we order. Ta'muru, she orders.
Let's to look the question answer for the mudare. Hal ya'maru. Again, the answer will be same. Yeah, what will be the answer?
Na'am ya'muru.
Hal ya'maruna. So what will be the answer this time?
Na'am ya'muruna.
Hal ta'maru. How we will reply this question?
Na'am a'muru.
Hal ta'muruna. How we will answer this question?
Na'am na'muru.
Na'am. If I ask hal ya'maru bis salah, the answer is the same. Just remove the hal, put the nam. So what will be the answer? Nam ya'maru.
Na'am ya'muru bis salat.
Hal ya'maruna bis salah. How you will respond this question?
Na'am ya'muruna bis salat.
Hal ta'maru bis salah. How you will answer to this question?
Na'am amuru bis salat.
Ta'maru will change with a'maru. Hal ta'maruna bis salah. How you will respond?
Na'am na'muru bis salat.
Yes, ta'maru will change with na'maru. Let's to make the amar. How we make the amar? This amara is the madi. Mudare is yamaru. We make the amar always from the mudare. Remove the ilamat mudare. Make the last letter sakun. When we do that, what happened? Hamza, just like the weak letter behave. It behaves just like weak letter and it disappears. So we are left with mur. Amara is the mahdi. Yamaru is the mutare. Mur is the amar. So we got the key of amar. Let's to make the table. Mur. Muru. La ta'mur. La ta. Mur. Order. Muru, you all order. La tamur, you don't order. La tamru, don't you all order. So let's do, if I ask, mur bis salah, you order the prayer. So what will the answer?
Amuru bis salat.
Amru bisalah, I will order the prayer. Muru bisalah, you all ordered for the prayer. So what will be the answer this time?
نأمر بالصلاة.
Na'muru bisalah, we will order with the prayer. La ta'amur, you don't order.
لا آمر.
لا
La.
نأمر.
La ta'amuru, you all don't order.
لا نأمر.
La. If I say La ta'amuru bil munkir.
لا آمر
La
بالمنكر.
ta'amuru bil munkir. La ta'amuru bil munkir.
لا
La
نأمر
ta'amuru
بالمنكر.
bil munkir. هل أنت عامر؟ The answer
نعم أنا.
نعم.
عامر. أنت will always change with أنا. هل أنتم عامرون? The answer will be
نعم آمرون.
نحن
نحن.
عامرون. Because أنتم will change with نحن. So here we have got the file Amir, the one who orders, Mamur, the one who is ordered, Amr to order. So this is the Madi table. Amara, he ordered. Amaru, they ordered. Amarta, you ordered. Amartu, I ordered. Amartum, you all ordered. Amarna, we ordered. Amarot, she ordered. Verb of the Mudare. Yamaru, he orders. Yamaruna, they order. Tamaru, you order. Amaru, I order. Tamaruna, you all ordered. Na'maru, we order. Tamaru, she orders. What about Amr? Mur, order. Muru, order you are. La tamur, don't order. La tamuru, don't order. Amir, the one who orders. Mamur, the one who is ordered. Amr, to order. Hamza Mim Ra is the root letter and the Bab is Nasra. Yes, who would like to revise this table? Okay, Sister Hafiza.
آمر. He ordered. أمروا. They ordered. أمرت. You ordered. أمرت. I ordered. أمرتم. You all ordered. أمرنا. We ordered. أمرت. She ordered. يأمر. He orders. يأمرون. They order. تأمر. You order. آمر. I order. تأمرون. You all order. نأمر. We order. تأمر. She orders. مر. Order. مروا. Order you all. لا تأمر. Don't order. لا تأمروا. Don't order you all. آمر. The one who orders. مأمور. The one who is ordered. أمر. To order.
Okay, Sister Mariam, you unmuted earlier. Please kindly you also repeat the same table.
Amara, he ordered. Amaru, they ordered. Amarta, you ordered. Amartu, I ordered. Amartum, you all ordered. Amarna, we ordered. Amarat, she ordered. Ya'muru, he orders. Ya'muruna, they ordered. Ta'muru, you ordered. Amuru, I ordered. Ta'muruna, you all ordered. Na'muru, we ordered. Ta'muru, she ordered. Mur, order. Muru, order, you all. La ta'mur, don't order. La ta'muru, don't order, you all. Amir, the one who orders. Ma'mur, the one who is ordered. Amr, to order.
Let's to revise the 6 key. Amara, he ordered, it's Madi. Yamaru, he orders Mutari. Mur, order is the Amr. Amir, the one who ordered, is the 5. Mahmud, the one who is ordered, is the Mafrul. Amr, to order or order, is the master. Let's to go for the weak verbs. Allah will give its promise. From the words give, wahaba, he gave. From the promise, wa'ada, he promised. In fact, he said he will give more. From the word said, qala, he said. From the word give more, zada, he increased, he gave more. Therefore, pray to him for guidance. From the word pray, da'a, he prayed. From the word guidance, hada, he guided. Yes, if somebody want to revise, can revise these 3 sentences and verbs. Okay, Sister Maria.
Allah will give. It's a promise. From the word give, wahaba, he gave. From the word promise, wa'ada, he promised. In fact, he said he will give more. From the word he said, qala, he said. From the word give more, zada, he increased. Therefore, pray to him for guidance. From the word pray, da'a, he prayed. From the word guidance, hada, he guided.
Excellent, sister. Let's to have the homework questions answered. Translate into Arabic. We ordered to pray. Ordered is Madi. We prayed. What was? Amara, Amaru, Amarta, Amartu, Amartum, Amarna. We ordered Amarna. We ordered forward, pray. Amarna bis Salah. Or we can say we ordered the Salah. Okay. وَيَقْتُوُونَ مَا أَمْرُ اللَّهِ بِهِ أَنْ يُصَلَّ وَيَقْتُونَ and they cut ma what Amar Allah, Allah has ordered bihi an yusla that should be joined in. Hal ta'muruna bis ma'ruf, how you will respond this question?
Na'am na'muru bil ma'ruf.
Yes. Nam na'muru bil ta'murun will be changed into na'muru. Nam na'muru bil ma'ruf. On the pattern of Amara, there is a word called akhaza. Let's to develop the table. Akhaza, plural will be akhazu. For the front, akhazta, for self, akhaztu. Plural, akhaztum, akhazna, and for the feminine, akhazat. And what about the mudare? Yakhuzu, plural will be yakhuzuna. Takhuzu, akhuzu. And then takhuzuna, nakhuzu, takhuzu. Amar will be khuz. Plural will be khuzu. Nahi will be la takhuz, la takhuzu. File akhizun, maful mahuzun, and fail or masdar is akhaz. So this is a table. If somebody want to revise, can revise it. Yes, Sister Maryam.
Akhada, he caught. Akhadu, they caught. Akhadta, you caught. Akhadtu, I caught. Akhadtum, you caught. Akhadna, we caught. Akhadat, she caught. Ya'khudhu, he catches. Ya'khuduna, they catch. Ta'khudhu, you catch. Akhudhu, I catch. Ta'khuduna, you all catch. Na'khudhu, we catch. Ta'khudhu, she catches. Khudh, catch. Khudhu, catch, you all. La ta'khudh, don't catch. La ta'khudhu, don't catch, you all. Akhid, the one who catches. Ma'khudh, the one who is caught. Akhdhun, to catch.
Good. Hamza Khaza is the rule letter and Bab is Nasr. In Mudare, we have 4 signs. One is Ya. Any word at the beginning, if have this sign, Ya, it is mean, it is a Mudare. It comes with 2 words, Huwa and Hum. Just like Yafalu, here the Huwa is there. And plural Yafaluna, here the Hum is there. The second sign is Ta. When it comes appear in front of any word, we say it's Mudare. And Ta show again 2 things, Anta and Antu. When it's singular, it's Anta, just like Tafalu is a singular. When it's called plural, Tafaluna, then it shows Antu. The third sign is Hamza. When there is a Hamza in front of some word, we say it's a Mudare. Just like Ana, it's represent Ana, Afalu. The next last sign is the Nun. Nun represent the Nahnu. So when it appears in front of some word, we say it's a Mudare verb and Nahnu is the fa'il, just like Fa'ala, we had that. So if I say we have got a verb ja'ala, how you will join these signs with ja'ala? Join them.
يجعل يجعلون
Yaj'al. Then
تجعل تجعلون أجعل نجعل
naj'al. So same way you can join the fataha. Yaftahu, yaftahu,
يفتحون
aftahu, taftahuna,
يفتح
aftahu, naftahu. So you can take any word. You just join this ya, ta, hamza, nun. You will get the mudare verbs of that verb. For example, there is a word ta'lamuna. In the beginning, we say ta, so it's a mudare. But you have to tell me which ta is here, because ta represents two things, anta and antum. Which one is in this case?
أنتم
Antum, because vav nun is the plural sign, so we'll say antum is here. If it was ta'lamu, then there was anta. But remember, when we say ta'lamu, for the hiya, we also use the ta'lamu. So we will say it may be anta ta'lamu, it may be hiya ta. Yansuruna, what's about this? Is mutare, because it's starting with ya. But why it is having the dhamma? We will see the reason of dhamma is that it may be majhul. What's the sign of majhul? Yufa'alu. The last letter before if have fatha. Look, wanun is the plural sign. It's not the part of verb. It's just the sign. So the last letter is ra. Before it is a swad having fatha. So when the first letter have fatha and letter before the last letter have the fatha, then we say mudare majhul. So it's also mudare but majhul. But my question is that it is showing the ya. Which is the file in this? Ya represent which file? Huwa and hum. Which one is in this case? It's
هم
plural. So hum is the file here. Just like in Talamuna, we say Antum is the file. Dur is the file. Here in Yansuruna, we say hum is the file because it's a plural. And Yas represent the huwa hum. Okay, let's see Nu'minu. It's a mudare. Yes, of course it's mudare. It's a majhul. No, because look, the last letter is nun. Before nun, mim does not have the fatha, so it's not mudare majhul. So when it's not mudare majhul, it may be having some other reason of dhamma. Anyhow, it's a mudare. But my question is, which is the file in it? To whom it is representing this mudare? Is representing nahnu, because nun is meant for nahnu. Okay, let me show back. So this is our main slide, which tells us who is the file. If it is ya, it may be huwa or hu. If it's ta, it may be anta or antum, or maybe hiya, even case if it's single. Hamza, ana, and nun shows the nahnu. So when we say ta'lamu, it means it's either anta or antum, and it's plural, so we will say antum is there. Yansuruna, it's ya, so it may be huwa or hum. But in case this is plural, so we'll say hum. No manu, it's showing non. Non was showing nahnu. So nahnu is the file in this case. The next is azkuru. So which one is the file in this case?
أنا
Hamza is representing which file? It's representing ana. Hamza was for ana. So azkuru means here in this file is ana. What about this yazunnuna? First of all, we say it's mudari because it's starting with ya.
هم
The next question is, it's which one is the file in this case?
Hum.
Hum, because vav nun is a plural. Ya represent huwa and hum both. But this is the verb is the plural, so we will say hum is the file in this case. What about this nansakh? It's mudare. Yes, because it's starting with nun. But our question is, who is the file in this case?
Nahnu.
Nahnu, because nun represent the nahnu. Okay, abadu. Abadu. It's a mudari, yes, because it's starting with Hamza. But who is the file?
Ana.
Ana, because Hamza is representing Ana. The next is yuzabbihuna. There is the ma. First check is mudare majhul or not. Wanun is the plural, remove. Last letter is ha. Before it, ba does not show the fatha, so it's not majhul. Okay. But my question here is not either it's a normal maruf or majhul. My question is, who is the file in this case?
Hum.
Because ya represent huwa hum, and as yuzabbihuna is a plural verb, so hum is the file in that. And this waw is the kal ilamate zamir. Ilamate zamir represent the file. Here it is the waw. Here is the waw. Here is the ilamate zamir nun that's in the beginning. Here is the hamza, and here is the ya nun hamza ya. Okay, if I say nun nusabbihu, of course it's not majhul. But my question is, who is the file in this verb?
Nahnu.
Because nun is representing nahnu, so nahnu is the file in this case. Ansuru is a mudare because it's starting with hamza. But question is, who is the file? Who is doing this verb of nasb?
Ana.
Ana, because hamza represent ana. Taktumuna is mudare, of course, because starting with ta. But the question is, who is the file in this case?
Antum.
Which one?
Antum.
Antum, because ta represent anta and antum. It's plural, so we'll say antum. If it was single, taktumu, then we can say anta or hiya. Okay, nansuru, which one is the file in this case? Nah. Let's to see our question. Istawkada nara. We kindle the fire. You kindle the fire. He kindled the fire. They kindled the fire. A, B, C, D. Which one is correct? He kindled the fire or they kindled the fire? Which one is correct? Istawkada is a singular. Okay. Example of a munafiq is like the one who kindled the fire, received the guidance, guided the people, followed truth, A, B, C, D.
A, kindled a fire.
Yes. Summun mean blind, deaf, dumb, darkness, A, B, C, D.
Deaf, B.
Deaf. Bukmun mean blind, deaf, dumb, darkness, A, B, C, D.
D. C. Dumb.
Dumb. Ummun mean deaf, light, fire, blind, A, B, C, D.
D. Blind.
Blind. Munafkins are deaf, blind, dumb, good-mannered, A, B, C, D.
A, B, and C.
Munafkins are deaf, blind, and dumb. Munafkins did not accept the truth because of their love of this world, wrong desires, jealousy, good understanding, A, B, C, D. Love of this world, wrong desires, and jealousy. All the three were the reason. Three known keys of Raja is Raja'a, Yarji'u, Raje, Murje, Murja, Irja, Raje, Marju, Ruju, Yarji'u, Tarji'u, Arji'u, A, B, C, D. We need the file maf'ul fe.
C.
Raje, Marju, Ruju, you're right. Fi'l Madi of Tatrakuna. Taraku, tatrakuna, yatrukuna, taraktum. A, B, C, D. Which one is correct?
D. Taraktum.
Taraktum, D is. Okay. Singular for the Anwar is Nar, Nur, Nurun, Anwar, A, B, C, D.
B. Noor.
Nur, Anwar. Okay. Akhazna, we took, we will take, I took, we take, A, B, C, D. Akhazna. Na.
A, we took.
We took. Okay. Hal amartum bil maruf. The four possible answer given are Nam na'maru bil maruf, Nam amru bil maruf, Nam amarna bil maruf, Nam amaru bil maruf, A, B, C, D.
C.
C.
Nam amarna bil maruf.
Yes, amartum will change into amarna. Amarakumullah. Allah ordered you all. Allah will order you all. Allah orders you all. Allah ordered them, A, B, C, D.
C. Allah orders you all.
No, Allah ordered you all. Kum means you all. Wayahuzu sadqati, and he received charities, and you received charities, and they received charities, and he receives charities, A, B, C, D. Wayahuzu, ya.
D.
And wow is there. And he receives charities. Ya maruna mean they ordered, you ordered, they ordered, they will order, A, B, C, D.
C and D.
Yes, they order or they will order. It's mudare, it have the present and future translation. They take. Akhazu, khuz, yakhuzuna, akhuzu, A, B, C, D. They take ya, plural, so yakhuzuna. Hal ta'muru bis salat. The four answer given are Nam amru bis salat, Nam ta'muruna bis salat, Nam na'muru bis salat, Nam amartu bis salat, A, B, C, D. Which one is correct?
A.
A.
Nam amru.
Yes. Tamru will change with amru. Nam amru bis salat. Hal hum akhizuna. Four possible answers are Nam nahnu akhizuna, Nam hum akhizuna, Nam huwa akhizun, Nam antum akhizuna, A, B, C, D.
B.
B. Hum akhizuna.
Hum will remain hum. It never changes. Huwa hum never changes in answer question. So we say Nam hum akhizuna. Three known keys for akhaza is akhaza, yakhuzu, akhiz, akhiz, ma'khuz, akhaz, akhaza, yakhuzu, khuz, akhaza, yakhuzu, akhiz, A, B, C, D.
B.
Yes, akhaza, akhiz, ma'khuz, akhaz. The three verb keys for amara are amara, amaru, amarna, Amir, Mamur, Amar, Amara, Yamru, Mur, Amara, Yamru, Amir, A, B, C, D.
C. Amara ya'muru mur.
Yes, you are right. Akhazna, we took, we will take, I took, we take, A, B, C, D. It's Madi. Akhazna, we took. Hal amartum bil maruf. Four possible answers. Nam na'maru bil maruf, Nam amru bil maruf, Nam amarna bil maruf, Nam amru bil maruf, A, B, C, D.
C. Nam amar
Yes,
maruf.
Amar going to Amar. Amarakumullah, Allah ordered you all, Allah will order you all, Allah orders you all, Allah ordered them, A, B, C, D.
A. Amarakumullah. Allah orders.
Wayahuzu sadqati, and he received charities, and you receive charities, and they receive charities, and he receives charities, A, B, C, D. He receives charities. Ya'maruna, they ordered, you ordered, they ordered, they will order, A, B, C, D. Ya'maruna, they ordered, they will order. They take, yakhuzuna. Hal ta'muru bis salat, Nam amru bis salat. Hal hum akhuzuna, Nam hum akhuzuna. The three known keys of akhaza is akhiz, makhuz, akhaz. The three verb keys for amara were amara, ya'muru, mut. The 7 homeworks are known to you. 2 of Talawa, recite by reading Musaf 10 minutes, and then from your memories 10 minutes. 2 of study book, open the book and study for 10 minutes every day, and then do the practice with the pocket book chart. Means you open it 5 times in a day for 2 to 3 minutes each time. The 5th one is listen to 1 hour concise MP3 recording for word translation and grammars of the QC1. The 6th is talk about the course with your study partner. 7, recite different surahs in Salah. And always pray for yourself. Rabbi zidni ilma. Be a teacher. The best way is to learn is to teach. Download the PowerPoint and start teaching. Teachers training available at the understandquran.com site. Let's pray. May Allah help us to recite, understand, ponder, implement, propagate, and memorize the Quran. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika. Nashhadu la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Allahumma ighfir lana qabla al-maut warhamna inda al-maut wa la tu'azzibna ba'da al-maut wa la tuhasibna yawm al-qiyamah. Innaka ala kulli shay'in qadir. Allah Hafiz. If you people have any questions, your questions are welcome. Okay, if no question, let's recite the applications. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Allahumma ighfir lana qabla al-maut warhamna inda al-maut wa la tu'adhibna ba'da al-maut wa la tuhasibna yawm al-qiyamah. Innaka ala kulli shay'in qadir. Allah Hafiz.